to the new Norders Founders Journey vlog. Morning swim done. It's the Tuesday, 2nd of July. It is 7:47. Leppävaara Mauimala. Now, as I said, done. Back to the office. Full week ahead of July work getting done. Okay, it's 12:35 and leaving the A-grid now. Gonna have a customer lunch meeting downtown Helsinki. Feels good to get off away from the office actually. We've been having, I haven't told you yet, some production issues with our email outbound campaigns and their deliverability, so not hitting the inboxes from our B2B cold email outbound campaigns. And now we had the first customer case where it is creating real business issues for us now, and this was the first credit invoice case that we need to, which I just promised to do. So that fucking sucks. Terrible fucking news for July actually. So get some good positive energy from this lunch and fuck it man, need to keep it positive. Didn't lose this game, lost this single battle, but the war is still on. Gonna fucking conquer. Not always sunshines, right? Also took my tennis racket at the same time. Having a tennis meeting tomorrow, that's some July business or what? Okay, let's go, let's do this lunch. Lunch in Helsinki done. Yeah, that did good. I really needed that. I think I would have fallen into a pretty solid depression at the office if I would have stayed there. But yeah, let's get back to it. But first, kudos to summer lunch meetings, even without the shitty meeting before. That was such an amazing meeting, exactly the kind of new potential customer meetings that we want to have. A founder from Helsinki has founded by himself an HR recruitment platform doing a really interesting pivot on how to digitalize your recruitment services. He's focusing currently on Finnish SMBs on the more of the medium scale of things, and a lot of potential that he has in his hands. And I truly still feel, even after today's defeat, that Norders could really be the potentially partner that he's been looking for to help him scale his solution internationally. But okay, let's quickly get back to what happened today. I did mention it, going to the car, but that has been now, after leaving the lunch, being circling again in my head. So at Norders we do B2B, business to business, new customer acquisition activation with cold email outbound campaigns. So we build a strategy for a company that wants to sell their services or solutions to other businesses. Then based on that strategy, we build the ideal customer contact list. So we find the contacts that most likely could give money for this company for their solution or the services. Then we send them mass email outbound campaigns in bulk to really hyper activate the target market. So instead of doing Google ads or LinkedIn ads or going to events, we have found the fastest, the cheapest, the most efficient way to actually activate target markets, activate decision makers across different countries, is to send them a message in a tool we know they use in their email. And we've been doing that now for a few years. It's really our spearhead solution. That's what we make the most of our revenue from. We've been mostly doing the service in the Finnish markets for Finnish companies in technology and service industries, targeting other Finnish companies. But we know that the world does have a lot of companies like us, like Norders, that offer this service internationally, even globally. So we found really our ideal customers from Helsinki, few really cool startups that wanted to do this internationally as well, wanted to expand quickly. And I, as a founder, I took a lead with Ray of these services, of these cases. So we really did build that trust with these startups in Helsinki that yes, Norders can help you. We have this system, we have this framework on how to scale your new customer acquisition internationally. And we started doing it. And I still believe in it. I still think it's the way to go for these companies and for other companies as well. But there were some very unfortunate technical issues with the email platform that we use that now ended up delivering the emails that we have sent into junk mail instead of inboxes. And obviously we do not want the emails to go to junk mail, because then no one reads them, or the spam folder when they don't even receive them. And the company put a lot of faith in us. They gave us a lot of money to execute this campaign. They trusted us. They had pretty high lead generation goals as a startup. This one company in particular, they had high expectations from their investors after the recent funding round. And now we put pretty much all of our eggs into the one basket of this lead generation, new customer acquisition tactic. And the emails did not go to inbox. So that was the shitty meeting today that we had about confronting the issue. We've internally known it for a few days, so we booked this meeting for today. We tried to solve it before the meeting. We're not sure how it's going to be solved yet. So it is a pretty shitty situation. The software we use for these email campaigns, they have now promised us that the problem is gone, but we need to do some changes, and it will take weeks before we can actually see any new results. So that was a shitty meeting for today. It was the first credit invoice, so the first time I have given the customer money back for work that we were not able to deliver. So that sucks. That sucks a lot, especially we still have, if you've been watching the previous vlogs, we have this pretty severe cash flow situation. So now we even had to give customer money back. But I feel like it's the right thing to do. I made promises that we weren't able to keep. I need to stand behind them. We're also now doing pro bono, some ABM, account-based marketing tactics, and some search engine optimization and Google advertising for them to try to keep the client, basically to generate leads for them, so we can sort of stay as a partner for them, and in a few weeks hopefully we can be sure that these outbound tactics will work as we promised, and then we can still continue the outbound tactic with them, which I still believe in. I feel really bad for Sonia and Nipa. They've done a tremendous job setting up these clients. So yeah, so there's 2 customers that now have the same problem. We have the other meeting later this afternoon. The investment was not quite as high. Expectations were high, but there are also alternative tactics being implemented with them. So that's also gonna suck. It's not quite as devastating with the other one as it was with the earlier one. So there's not going to be credit invoices with the other one, and I think we will continue the partnership with them. We will just need to take a break now to wait and see that we have made the changes for the new email campaigns to actually get delivered. But yeah, feel bad mostly for Sonia and Nipa. Feel shitty about being in this situation. My mistake, my bad. I take ownership, I take responsibility. But I don't know, are these the kind of mistakes that you're not supposed to be making, you can expect to happen? It's more about how you react and how you handle them. But at the same time, I feel like smart people wouldn't do these kind of mistakes. Let's put it this way. The real test is now that this won't happen again. We need to start with smaller campaigns. Now we really went all in with these huge campaigns, and that was a mistake. So we need to learn from this mistake, right? But now, getting my haircut back in Espoo, go to barber is just next to where I live, so gonna stop by there, get my haircut done after way too many weeks, then back home, then to the home office, gonna have the other meeting about delivering some not so great news about the state of the campaigns. Wish me luck.